Really, it wasn't no real meaning. I was smoking, and I just bought a Sega Dreamcast, and I wanted to put out an EP. So one night, I was like, I'm gonna call it Dreamcast, and I thought about all the games that I liked, and I just made like a record to go with all the games that I liked, and then that's how we did it. And it was real simple, but it was just a concept that a lot of people messed with. The cover is actually an influence to that cover from the n.e.r.d. album, In Search Of, and also when he was sitting on a couch playing a video game, and then also, you know, we wanted to actually put it looks like a Dreamcast game, like it has the same kind of like, if you pick up one of the games, it has like the little Dreamcast logo on it, and then, you know, it just wanted to be something simple to reflect just, you know, how the music sounds. I was doing my Texas tour. That was the only significance really with that. I was trying to do that in conjunction with my little Texas tour because a bunch of people was mad that I wasn't going everywhere. So I basically wanted to put that out to like, be like, I'll be there soon, but here, you know, since I'm not gonna be in y'all's town, here's some new music. Cause they seeing all the footage of the shows in Texas and it was sold out, and I guess they was feeling left out. So I wanted to do something that my fans nationwide didn't feel left out. I didn't really think anything of it. I just did it. I just cut it off at a certain point. I didn't want it to be too long, too short. A few of the records are only like a minute long. So it's a real quick listen. Like, it's something that you can just, you know, ride to. People's attention span is real short, so you want to give it to them real quick and then, you know, move on to the next thing. I did. I always put together my own track list with the help of like DJ Mr. Rogers and Happy Perez. Really, but with the track list, like the way I pick the songs and order them, I always just pick them on how they, you know, the flow of the records. And then I'll run it by Rogers, and then of course, we had them named, each one after an individual game off the Sega Dreamcast system. So, you know, it was just something that it was just nostalgic for people who grew up and played that system, and a lot of people, when they seen that, it made them want to check it out. Even if they weren't listening to me, a lot of people checked it out based on that. The flow of it really is when I put together certain projects, I do a lot of like theme projects. Like even back in the day, I did the E36, and I might do like a steak and shrimp project, and each one of them have like a different sound and a vibe. So with Dreamcast, I wanted to be like you were turning on the system, like getting into the game, getting deeper into the game, then you beat the game. Like kind of like that was the kind of the flow of it. Like how when you're playing a game, your focus is like, okay, you're getting into it, then you get even more into it, and then you're mad that it's over with, because I didn't want it to be too long. So it's not like a game that takes you 2 years to beat. It's a game that you beat kind of quick, and you want to get part 2 of it. And so that's how it flowed. It was a quick, smooth, keeps your attention, and then ends a little quicker than maybe you wanted to. Yeah, the first one we could talk about is Jet Set Radio. I think I'm not an exact number. It might be like 2 or 3 on the project. But that was one of the first records that gave me the idea to even do the whole Dreamcast project, because it's Jet Life, and Jet Set Radio is the name of a game on Dreamcast. So it just all kind of like, that was the record that kind of sparked the idea, because it was just gonna be a song. Like that was gonna be the name of the song, Jet Set Radio. And they had the game Jet Set Future. So when I did that, it kind of sparked the idea of the whole tape. So that's just a good record. It's just simple. I mean, not simple, but it's just like it's a long rap. There's no hook or anything. But a lot of people got into that one. And let me think. Next record, the other record would be GTA 2, Grand Theft Auto 2. That was one of the first times I've ever played Grand Theft Auto, was on Dreamcast. I think it took place like in London or something like that, and they only had the top view, and it was pretty bad compared to what it is now. But that's actually my favorite record on the whole project. It's really no particular reason, because like a lot of these beats were like beats I got from other people. Like it wasn't like Rogers made them or anything. And I don't know. It was like a real good, like smooth record. Like that's my personal favorite, though, GTA 2 on that. And one that I know that the fans really love is Skies of Arcadia. That's another game, and that's one that a lot of people tweet me about and hit me about. That's actually one that we're probably gonna shoot a video for, and that's just a real smooth, laid back, smoke, you know, zone out type record. That's the top 3 to me: Skies of Arcadia, GTA 2, and Jet Set Radio. Those are my 3 favorites. We made it in one night, like written, recorded, not mixed. That of course, I mean, anybody in the game know you just don't. Like I had to send it to get mixed the next day, but like it was recorded, written, like it was done. I was done with it in one night. Like we did it in one session. I was smoking, and we just went in there and knocked it out, man. So a lot of people kind of trip out when they find that out. But I mean, you get the vibe right, and you just chilling, and you know, in your world, and really everything, all the sounds came together. Like all those beats just had a certain vibe to them. It came real easy.